Hello everyone. In this video, I will explain you how you can use the page setup option of the Microsoft Word. So click on the page layout. You will be having the page setup pane. In page setup pane, you can find the margin, orientation, size, column and other options. Okay. So first let us start with the margin. So click on the margin tab or icon. You will be having a menu. The first one is normal, top 1 inch, bottom 1 inch, left 1 inch, right 1 inch. If you choose the second narrow, it will be 0.5 for all four margins, moderate 1 inch for top, 1 inch for bottom, and left and right 0.75 inch. Okay, similarly we have width, we have mirrored and office 2003 default. Okay, if you click on custom margin, you will be getting a dialog box of the page setup where you can set up your margin manually. Top margin, bottom margin, left margin and right margin. There is called gutter margin, the fifth margin. Gutter margin for the banding work. Okay, so I will go for 0.5. Okay, gutter position is left. Either we use the gutter margin for left or top. Only two options are available. I can go for left, I can go for top. Okay, because banding work is done either at the left side or at the top. Okay, so banding will not be done at bottom and will not be done at right side. Okay, this is how you can use the fifth margin, that is the gutter margin. From this dialog box, you can also choose the orientation. The by default is the portrait. Okay, you can go for the landscape orientation also, right? So let me choose portrait itself. Okay, if I click on the paper tab, I will be getting the paper size, say A4, A3, executive, statement, legal, okay, ledger, letter, like this. Whichever the size you want for your paper, so you may just choose that paper size. If I choose A4, the width of the A4 is 8.27 inch, height would be 11.69. Okay, if I go to the layout, right, so here we specify the edges for the header and footer. Okay, so simply click on OK. Okay, to set the header and footer. Now here if I click on orientation, by default is portrait. If I click on landscape, my page width is more than the height. Now the 11.69 would be the width and 8.27 would be the height. Okay, so I will generally choose the portrait. Okay, so whenever you have any letters and all like this. Okay, so these are the portrait papers. If I click on landscape, it will come in width wise paper. Okay, width is more, height is less. Okay, sometimes we prefer the landscape also. Okay, so whenever you are in a need to increase the width of your paper, you can go for the orientation. So from here also you may choose the size of your paper. Okay, now comes the column. If I go to 2 or 3, the two columns will be created in my page. Now you can see the two columns are created. Generally these columns are used in newspapers and magazines. Okay, if your document requires this column, so you may choose 2 column, 3 column, left column and right column. As per your requirement, you may choose the number of columns. If you want more than 3 columns, you can click on more columns and you may choose 4 or 5 columns from this dialog box. If I click on OK, now you can see 4 columns are appeared. Okay, so like this. So if I click on 1, so the entire text becoming 1 column, right? Similarly, you can break the page. Okay, So here is my cursor. If I click on page, okay, my page is breaked and my cursor is shifted to new page. This is how I can use the page break. Okay. Okay. So I will explain you how you can set the background color for the page. Okay. So page color, to set the color for your page. Okay. Like this. You can choose the color for your paper. Okay. And watermarking, sometimes you want watermarking for your document. Okay, so simply click on this, how you want, in this fashion or in this fashion or in this fashion, so how you want. So confidential, so if I click on confidential, now watermarking confidential is displaying here. Okay, so it is very light. Okay, if you go to print preview, you can find confidential. Okay, now instead of confidential, I want my name or my institution name should appear. So what I do, I simply click on watermark. I will click on custom watermark. In custom watermark, I will select this confidential. Okay, so I will say C programming notes by SV College Bidar. Okay, so simply I will click on OK. You can choose the font also, okay, and size also, but I will keep auto as a size and Calibri as a font. Click on OK. Okay, and now see the print preview now. Okay, so this is how your watermarking for your document is get appear. Okay, now I will go to page border. Right now you don't have any page border for your document, so if you want to apply the page border, click on the page border. Okay, so by default is none is selected. Select the box and then select the style, which style of border you want for your document. Choose the style, click on OK. Okay, now you can see the print preview, right? So this is how you can see the border is get appeared on the screen. Okay, again you want to change the border, simply click here and you can choose the different page border. Okay, and also you can choose the art also. Okay, so to choose the art, click at the bottom and you can choose the number of arts are available. Okay, so in number of arts you can choose whichever the art you want. Say this one, I will click. Okay, that art is going to display. Okay, so this is how you can use the page setup and page background. Okay, so thank you for watching.